Hello friends, Jack here today. Today I am going to show you 3 amazing ways to use TVP. This little ingredient here is a great source of protein, has roughly 9 grams of protein per 100 grams and a bunch of other nutritional benefits including iron, magnesium, low in calories, and is an absolute powerhouse for vegans in the cooking scene. I often get asked, Jack, how do you use TVP? How do I implement it into more recipes? Well, today I'm going to show you 3 amazing recipes that I use TVP in all the time. Fantastic ingredient, really filling, and a great way for vegans to get some nutritional benefit as well. If you're not familiar with TVP, TVP is just textured vegetable protein that you can find it in the supermarkets. It is super affordable, so much more affordable than mock meats out on the market, and it is just dehydrated soy chunks. There you can get them in strips, but most of the time at the supermarkets you find them in little chunks like this. The idea with TVP is you're going to have to rehydrate it in your cooking, so we're going to add it with some liquid sauces and it is going to hydrate perfectly, get like that mince meat like texture. Anyway, let's get into these recipes straight away. So the first recipe is going to be maple glaze nachos. So this is an incredibly straightforward recipe using 1 garlic clove mince, 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and a handful of oregano. We're just going to chuck that into our fry pan, heat that up a little bit until it is fragrant. TVP is an incredible and affordable protein source, especially for vegans. It comes dehydrated first, so what we're going to do, you're just going to rehydrate that, and the best way to do that is just with some liquid. So 1 cup of liquid to 1 cup of TVP is all you need. So what you're going to do first, you're going to heat up your water in the pan and then chuck in your cup of TVP, and then that is going to bind up and rehydrate over time. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, 3 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and also 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. So just mixing that around in the fry pan, getting it well combined, getting it nice and saucy. This is going to give it like a maple, savory, sweet texture and taste. It is going to be incredible on your nachos. So as you can see, the texture is incredible on this mince here. Meat like mince texture, really fantastic. Also vegans, you can make an incredibly easy cheese sauce with a cup of cashews, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of sweet paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, and then also 300 mils of your vegetable stock. So you're just going to blend that up together until you get a nice smooth texture. This maple glaze nachos recipe is so easy, so versatile as well. So I've just got the mince here, got some salsa that I had in the fridge, and then chuck on that creamy cheesy sauce. Add whatever other ingredients you've got lying around, some tomatoes, give it a bit more color, but I've just chucked on some avocado on top, but very straightforward and very delicious. The next recipe is going to be incredibly sweet and tangy Sloppy Joe's recipe. If you're not familiar with Sloppy Joe's, it is a massive American comfort item. It is pretty much a sloppy burger. It has a bit of sweetness, a bit of tanginess, a bit of savoriness. It is incredible. So all you're going to do is cut up 1 brown onion, 1/2 a green capsicum, and 3 garlic cloves minced up. You're going to chuck them in a pan on medium heat, let that brown up a little bit, and then of course, like last time, we're going to put in our liquid first, get that to heat. So we've got 1 can of diced tomatoes. Then we're going to add in our flavoring of a handful of oregano, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Get that to heat and then chuck in your cup of TVP. That is going to absorb really quickly and get really fantastic consistency. I forgot to take a video footage of this particular recipe, but as you can see from this photo, the texture is incredible, sweet and tangy. It is unreal. You're going to love that one. Finally, we have a pepper beef-like pie. This is very Aussie, very similar to your Aussie typical pie. So we've just got 1 brown onion diced up, a cup of button mushrooms diced up as well. So you're just going to cut them up and then we're going to chuck them in a fry pan to lightly brown them. So the texture of this particular recipe is going to be so chunky, so delicious. With the mushrooms, you're going to have some pepper in there as well, but this is very much like an Aussie pie. We're just going to add in 2 cups of your vegetable stock. You can get beef stock as well. From Massels have a beef stock which is vegan. Then you're going to get that to temperature, and then you're going to chuck in your about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of your TVP, and then add in some 2 tablespoons of plain flour, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and probably about a teaspoon of black pepper, stirring until it is well combined. It's going to absorb pretty quickly and get some really great flavors and texture on this mince for your pies. Chuck it in a pie maker. You can get a pie maker for $29 from Kmart. Highly recommend it, and they turn out nice and brown and crispy, and check out that incredible texture for your pie. So there we go, friends. 3 amazing TVP inspired recipes for you to try out yourself. Using TVP is super simple, and it's going to be a blast with those 3 recipes to try out yourself. All of these recipes will be down below in the description for you to try out yourself. Please do, because TVP is an amazing and affordable protein source, especially for vegans. If there is some fantastic recipes that you use TVP for, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna guarantee that you're gonna love this amazing video about 3 ways to use tofu. So anyway, friends, until next time, I will catch you very, very soon.